Mexicanos or Hispanos were so chismosos, and we hello you guys, and welcome back to another vlog. I do have to get ready for a meeting, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do a get ready with me and catch up with you guys and answer where your girl has been. I love doing get ready with me because I feel like I always answer more personal questions and you guys love these kind of videos. So let's go ahead and get into the video, girl, and let's catch up. You guys know for the past couple, I would say like year and a half, I've been trying to clear my skin up. So my clear has been doing a really, my skin has been doing a really good job at clearing up. There's only like a couple of, like, these are all like dried out. Like there's only like a couple of dried out spots. So I've been trying to go to a esthetician that can kind of help me get rid of these dark spots. But if you guys recommend anything for dark spots, let me know down below. I know I've been using I actually have been using this Faded by Topicals, and this is so freaking good because I swear to, like, this has helped me clear out a lot of my dark spots. So my skin has been getting so much better, you guys. But I think with my skin, like, I'm pretty sure it's hormonal because I was eating a lot of, like, you know, a couple months ago, or, you know, a year before, I was eating like a lot of dairy and cheese and just sweets. You know that your girl loves sweets, but I have really cut down on a lot of it. So my skin has been clearing up a lot, but it's not perfect. So I'm just kind of showing you guys that, you know, you guys might see like all the glam and the glitz pictures on Instagram, but your girl still has acne. Like, I still have a lot of work to do with my skin. It's getting so much better, but just wanted to give you guys a little skin update. I am getting a facial this month, so hopefully she can kind of tell me what's been going on with my skin. I know last time the girl told me I just need to start washing my face more and just using more products. That was also another thing that, you know, I would get home, you know, really busy and I would not wash my face. So I know it's my fault. It's nobody else's. So now I'm kind of just doing the work and trying to stay on top of it. But again, your girl is not perfect. These are just real things that I go through on an everyday basis, and yeah. Okay, so for the outfit of the day, I just went with like a black tank top, and then I got this black little skirt from Target. I don't know if you guys can see it. It has like some buttons, but I'm just gonna keep it super simple because I do have a couple meetings, and then I'm about to do my makeup, and I'll show you guys how I do my simple everyday makeup look. I'm trying to fix my bathroom setup because I know the lighting is not the best, but I just went in with the Fenty Beauty foundation. I am kind of under a rush because I got 10 minutes to get ready before I have to get on this call. And it's really annoying because every time I want to record for you guys, either some kind of noises in the background or they're doing some kind of yard work. So I don't know if you guys can hear the landscapers outside. But as far as life updates go, I mean, I updated you guys on my last job. So I did leave the last job that I was at. The position that I was with, it was more so of a contractor role. So working for myself, I did end up leaving that company. As of right now, I'm kind of just looking for more clients that I can take under social media management. So that's been work. I've just been kind of busy with that, just catching up with clients and their work and trying to take on more clients. And then me and my boyfriend did start a school community. So what it is, it's a content coaching program for solopreneurs, for content creators that want to learn how to make content organically and want to grow their personal brand. So if you guys are interested in growing your personal brand, or you guys want to start your own YouTube channel, join below, because it is where I can give you guys more feedback and we can get on calls and I can give you guys more personalized one-to-one. You know, just tips from what I have learned in my 4 years of running a marketing agency and being an entrepreneur. So other than that, some more life updates are I did get a nutritionist. So she has been helping me a lot with like my food intake and just like being calorie deficient. And what else? I have just been feeling really good because I feel like I was doing a really good job at tracking. Don't get me wrong. I tried that. And then that was working a little bit. And then I just got stumped. Like, I got stuck and I was like, okay, like, I'm going to the gym. I'm eating healthy. I wasn't eating the cleanest. So I needed accountability. And that's why I got a nutritionist. So now I've been eating like super, super clean. I like that I have somebody to hold me accountable, because you know that my biggest weakness for me, you guys, is sweets. Like, I love freaking sweets, and I've been trying to find a way to still, you know, have my sweets. Like, you know, like whenever I'm craving sweets, like I grab like an apple, or I grab like a banana, or I grab some kind of fruit, so that way I'm not, you know, grabbing cookies or just stuff that I shouldn't be eating. But I've been feeling really good. I got a lot of progress these last 2 weeks on my nutrition. I think I gained a lot of muscle, and it's just been good. So I'm just trying to, you know, become a better version of myself every single day. And obviously it's challenging. It's hard sometimes because, like, you know, yesterday I had some cookies and I kind of started feeling guilty about it. But at the same time, I'm like, you know, I work out, I take care of my body. And something that I've just like been learning with food is that food isn't always meant to be for protein. Like, sometimes you can have food just because you like it, and it can be like a guilty pleasure, and you don't have to feel super guilty. Just, you know, find a way to burn it off and move on. And I think that comes with, you know, just developing a healthier relationship with food, because I never really had a healthy relationship with food. But it's just a lot of things that I'm having to like unlearn and relearn. But let me get off here, you guys, because I have to finish getting ready. I'm probably just gonna add some blush and some lipstick and then hop on this meeting, and then I'll see you guys later so that way we can finish catching up. I love how I said I'll catch you guys later, and I'm back on here. But I'm actually going in with this Anastasia brow gel. I love brow gel because I just love like styling my brows a little bit. I know this get ready with me is a little bit all over the place, you guys. I'm trying to come up with a better setup in my bathroom, because I got a good setup in my office and I got a good setup in the studio now. But it's just the bathroom. I'm like, how do the girlies get the good lighting and the shots and the vlogs? I'm like, I feel like every time I try to record in the bathroom, the lighting is off. Like, you guys can just see like just stuff you shouldn't be seeing. And I'm like, I don't know how to make it better. Let me know down below, like, how did you find like a good setup in your bathroom? I don't know. I'm wondering if I should like buy that little, you know, have you guys seen the little sticky thing you can put on the back of your phone? But I'm like, is it actually gonna hold my phone? If you guys have bought it, let me know down below. Is it a good investment, or should I just not buy it? Okay, you guys, so I'm just gonna add some lipstick and lip liner, and I am done. I'm gonna head off to this meeting, and I'll catch you guys later for real.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
So I totally did not finish this morning's get ready with me chit chat, but yeah, what else has been new other than like, I've just been really focusing on my nutrition. I've been focusing on just eating better and clearing out my skin. And then you guys know that I do work for myself, so I'm not gonna lie, there are some challenging days, but lately I've been loving it more and just getting back into like the feeling of, you know, my creativity and how it felt at the beginning when I first started my business. But anyways, you guys, I know I owe you guys a Spanish vlog. I literally tried to record a vlog in Spanish last week for you guys, but I kept forgetting to pick up my phone to record. So that's why that vlog is not going up. But I am going to try to do that vlog again this week. You guys should be getting a vlog on, we went to a basketball game last week and it was so much fun. I'm going to talk about it in the other vlog soon. But we did go to a men's basketball game. We've been to a women's basketball game before. We just hadn't been to a men's one, and that was so much freaking fun. But yeah, I just wanted to, you know, sit down and catch up with you guys, and, you know, how y'all been? You know, how's your week going? If you guys are in college, how's college been? I know my girlies that are in college, you guys are, can you guys hear the dog? You guys are like, what, like a month in, 2 months in? Because I remember when I was in college, the term always started around August. But if you guys didn't know, I actually went to school for social work and psychology, so that's why I love psychology. But what else is new? I'm trying to update you guys. Yeah, so I started a coaching community. You guys already know about that, which is cool. I'm back consistently recording for the 1%er podcast, which is a podcast with my boyfriend. And then work has been good, you know, just been trying to get busier. I'm not used to, one thing I noticed, you guys, is I'm not used to being slow or slowing down. And that's something that I have to work on myself. But let me know down below if you guys can relate. I feel like as a Latina, and like, you know, just how I grew up, I was always raised to always be working and always be constantly busy, that whenever I'm not busy, I feel unproductive or I feel lazy. And it's just something that I've had to rewire and just change in my brain, because I know I'm not lazy. I know I'm not, you know, rest is not bad, you guys. It's just, again, how I was programmed to always be in the work. I mean, think about it. Like, you finish high school and then you go to college, and after college you're supposed to work, and it's like, when are you supposed to get a break? But yeah, what else? Also, this is just kind of like family stuff. I don't really talk about family on here because that's like the one topic that I'm like super overprotective about. Like, when it comes to my boyfriend or my family, like, you guys can come for me all day, but the minute you guys come for my family or my mom, like, it's over. I will never record on YouTube ever again, because that's just how serious and protective I am over my family. Like, I've always been like that. I was always raised on family comes first, even if we're not on the best of terms, even if we're, you know, just not agreeing with each other. I always believe in just protecting family first. Again, that's just how I was raised. I know some people think that, you know, what's the saying, like sometimes blood isn't thicker than water. Is that the saying? I don't know. But anyways, there has been some family stuff going on the back end, and to anybody that's going through family stuff or just hearing from family stuff and feeling in, you know, you feel like you're in a position where you can't help, or you're constantly trying to help this person, and this person, it just keeps coming back with like the same issues. I don't want to expose anybody. I'm not coming for anybody, I promise. This is just like a general thing that I know a lot of my girlies and a lot of people can relate with. But you know, you have to sometimes let your siblings make their own mistakes and go through their own things in life. Because I know, like, I'm the oldest. Let me know down below how many of you guys are the oldest, but I am the oldest in my family. We are a family of, there's 4 kids, so family of 6, but I only have 3 siblings. And so I am the oldest, and I feel like I always try to protect my siblings, or just, you know, make sure that they don't go through the same things that I went through, or the same pain or suffering. But then I realized as I got older that, like, you kind of need to go through those pain and suffering moments, because I remember, like, those are the moments that shaped me into who I am today. Like, I wouldn't have learned some of the lessons if I didn't go through those obstacles, if I didn't go through those challenges, or go through those things that I went through. So I think that when it comes to your siblings, there definitely is a balance. Like, you can give them feedback and you can give them advice, but then at the same time, you have to, like, let them go through their own things. And I know I definitely try to protect my siblings, and at some point it's kind of like, okay, y'all gotta learn, like, your own self. Like, you know, I can't keep telling you the same thing if you're going to keep coming back with the same, if you're complaining about the same thing. And so just learning how to distance myself, like, respectfully from the situation, but then, like, also letting the person know that it's not, it is personal, but it's not, like, it's not that I'm against your life. It's just that everybody has a different journey. And I think some people think that when you distance yourself away from them, or you give them your feedback, that you're judging them. But that's just something that I had to, like, learn as my frontal lobe is developing, y'all, that you're not always here to judge everybody else. Like, I think at the you know, the first thing we want to do when somebody isn't following our lifestyle, or somebody isn't following the same things that we're following, is we want to judge them right away. And as a Pisces, like, I will fully admit, I used to be super judgmental in my head, because I used to judge myself so harshly. And I realized that the way you judge yourself is the way that you will judge others. So because I was so hard on myself, I would be super hard on others, and I would be like, well, why are they doing that? Well, why did they do that? Oh, well, that's their fault. And again, it was only because I was judging myself so hard. And as the years went on, you know, life humbled your girl. And I had to learn that sometimes you will have to go through things, or life will put things in your life for a reason, so that way you can learn from them. And at the end of the day, it doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't mean you have a bad life. It's just things that you have to go through in life in order to learn. And the only person who can decide if you're a good person or if you're a bad person is yourself. Like, I used to ask myself all the time, like, you know, I used to feel guilt or just shame for some of the things that I had gone through in my life. And I used to think to myself, you know, am I a bad person? Does this make me a bad person? And I realized it doesn't. You know, you only give the situation power by giving it attention. And so that was one thing I had to learn, is that if I'm going to give certain things attention, might as well take my power and control over the situation and see what can I learn from it. Don't just become a victim of the situation. And so I think as I've gotten older, I've just learned to not judge people and kind of leave them where they're at. That's not really for me to judge. Only God can judge you. And let me know down below, girlies. Pero cuando eres hispana, I love my mom, I love my family. I'm not trying to expose anybody, y'all. Pero cuando eres hispana y cuando eres mexicana, como nos encanta el chisme, nos encanta. Pero es algo que tuve que aprender por los años, que it's not always a good thing to estar de chismosa. Like, what is that doing for somebody else? Like, I just feel like, yes, you can gossip with your friends, like, every now and I don't even want to call it gossip. It's kind of more catching up of, like, or just analyzing certain situations, like, hey, why do you think this person did this? Or based on the information we know. And I never want to come from a place where I'm judging them. I'm just like, okay, like, I'm always analyzing people and situations to see, well, what could I have done differently? Or what happened in this situation? And then I have to remind myself, like, girl, it is none of your business. Like, at the end of the day, it is none of our business. And I feel like sometimes as Mexicanos or Hispanos, we're so chismosos, and we always want to be in everything and know what happened to that person, or qué pasó ahí, qué pasó allá. And it's just like, imagine if we just took 5% of that energy that we're focusing on other people and put it back into us. Like, not to sound cheesy or corny, pero y ahorita va a venir mi familia que sí está viendo este video, o la familia, o mi gente hispana o latina que está viendo este video, van a decir, ay, sí, por favor, como que ella no hizo nada malo, pero es algo que tuve que aprender por los años. Es que si nada más estamos juzgando a la otra gente, qué chiste nos trae eso a la vida. Pero I just wanted to include that in there, and I feel like I'm kind of rambling on now. What else? And again, I've just had to learn that over the years. It's just not to judge anybody, just let them do them, because you never know what God is trying to teach them in that lesson. So, you know, just respectfully put your distance and put boundaries, you know, because obviously if you don't want to be around that situation, or you don't want to be around that person, or if you just don't want to be constantly hearing from that person, just tell the person, hey, I don't have the energy to hear about your situations. And that's something that, girl, I have had to practice and learn that over the years, because I used to always want to be listening to people, or people would always come to me and tell me their problems, because I don't know, for some reason, like, people would just treat me like I'm an open book, and they just start telling me about their whole life, and which is a good thing, because it means that people trust me. But I just had to learn that it's not always my job to take everybody's stuff. Like, you know, that does something to a person when you're always hearing everybody else's stories, or when you're always the person that everybody comes to and you're always giving advice, but then who shows up for you? Which, I have a tight circle of friends now. Like, I have a supportive boyfriend, I have a supportive, you know, family unit. Like, I have strong friends, but I just know in the past, and I'm still learning and growing. Y'all, girl is not perfect, but I had to learn how to say, hey, I don't have the capacity to listen to this conversation today, or I don't have the capacity to, you know, give you advice. Like, I'm going through my own things. And so that's definitely harder said than done, because in the past, you know, again, my people pleasing tendencies, I would be like, oh yeah, let me just listen, or oh yeah, let me just see how I can help this person. And I realized that, you know, sometimes people have to fight their own battles. I'm not saying, like, be a bad friend and never show up for your friend, but sometimes you have to learn how to say, hey, I cannot deal with this today. Down below, what are you guys into? Are you guys starting college? Are you guys starting a new job? Let me know, where are you guys from? I feel like I never really talk to you guys like one-to-one, and I want to have more personal conversations, because at the end of the day, like, I'm really creating these YouTube videos like I was your older sister. Like, I'm your prima, I'm your, you know, I'm your homegirl. I just want to teach you things that took me years and years to learn, and, you know, maybe it might help you, maybe it might not. Take it with a grain of salt. This is just my life, and I'm being transparent and authentic, and I'm sharing that with you guys. But I think that is it for this video. If you guys like this content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, so that way I know what you guys want to see in the future. There will be another vlog coming soon. Thank you guys for being so patient with my inconsistent, and I will see you guys in the next video. Los amo. Bye.